We'll make a little update video. We're going to read together. Gotta find the... Alright, so a little patience. It goes, Dear Pistons, thank you for the patience. Sorry for the inconvenience and wanted to provide you with an update. Well, let's see. What happened today? So, we had a very small amount of Piston/BNB liquidity pool only to set the launch price. The majority of the liquidity was added in the Piston BUSD pool. So I kind of figured you're supposed to only buy with BUSD, but I guess that makes sense. As the trade started, the BUSD pool increased, but the BNB pool didn't. Okay. Pancake Swap always tries to calculate the best, cheapest path to buy a token, but this calculation is not very intelligent. In this case, it was leading all the buys directly to Piston/BNB. Okay, that makes sense. There's a small supply here. You're taking it from, you deplete that, gives a lot of issues. The imbalance between Piston BUSD and Piston BNB was too big, so it resulted in a high price impact issue. Buying with BUSD and disabling multi-hops is able to solve this issue, but we're searching for a way to also maintain the BNB liquidity pool. This will allow investors to buy with BNB assets as well. Don't know what any of that means, but sounds like they should have probably split it up 50-50. But hey, I'm not a developer and I have no clue what that means. What are they doing right now? We are trying to increase the BNB liquidity pool, but with the imbalance between the pools, PancakeSwap is now allowing us to add more BNB to the pool. We pulled some Piston BUSD liquidity to add to this BNB. Many people saw this and have expressed concern. Please do not have any concern. We have done this in an effort to balance the liquidity. All transactions are visible on the liquidity wallet, which apparently you can go look here. So, one thing I'll point out, this is not the Piston wallet. So don't be adding this in there and don't be trying to buy from here because you're not going to get anywhere. But this is apparently where you can see the transactions. Okay. Nothing has been taken by a team. Nothing will be. This is all in an effort to transfer liquidity between the pools. If we are not successful with the liquidity balancing, we may need to relaunch the token. This will be automated and seamless process for everyone. Okay, so they relaunched the token, version 2. I don't know. We would redeploy, add a balance liquidity, and airdrop tokens to all holders. So you don't have to go and claim, allegedly, if you have the pre-sale. Okay, this is a good claim, but it takes more time. We do not want to start down this path until we have exhausted all options fixing the current liquidity issue, pool issues, whatever. Please remember we have issues before, and we stood by and continue to work to make our community strong and happy. We will do the same here. We will keep you updated as well as we determine which path will be our way going forward. Okay, so I applaud them for coming out and saying this. And reading it does look like it makes sense. It sounds like the people that bought in with BNB were able to get in quicker, and my assumption is a lot of them sold. Because why wouldn't you? But I wasn't around. I wasn't doing it. I was trying to buy with BUSD and I wasn't able to. And I was trying to claim my stuff, my 150 some odd tokens, and it wouldn't let me because the gas fee was way too high. So I guess in a way it could make sense, but I haven't been around for these launches, so I don't know. I would say I was 50-50 last time, 50% in, 50% out. Reading this update puts me at 65%. I should come up with a little tool, a little meter that shows where I'm at, right? I will say I didn't lose any money on my Diamond Team version 1. I reimbursed myself the initial deposit. And I believe I was able to make the other $20, 20% on version 2 so far, if not on very close. So apparently they're also going to give you that 20% eventually in airdrop within the next month. So my thoughts, not that they matter at all. I don't know how much of that liquidity was bought up. Well, how does this work? Let's see if we can see an amount. This is the first time I've done this, I think. Sounds like they're in that contract. There's $220,000. Maybe wrong. Here's the ins and outs. Off of that contract. Let's see if we can find the Piston contract. I guess what I was getting at is assume that that address they gave us is accurate with how much money's in there. I guess if they wanted to, they could bounce with that money. Who's going to stop them, right? And maybe that they can't, but if we were just going to assume that they were trying to screw us over, they could take that money and roll. I'd take 224 and roll if I was me. Just saying. Don't worry, I'm never going to go sit here and create a coin. Nah. I don't want to be attached to that kind of shit. Don't need that kind of negativity in my life. I was thinking if I punched in the Piston contract here, we'd see a big-ass balance, but they don't got much in there. Looks pretty sad. Looks familiar, actually, like what I got. So we'll see, I guess. At least they came out with the response. Take it for what it's worth. They got 10 points for me. I'm at 65%, 15 points. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we get another update. I don't know if any launch has gone successful recently, but I could be wrong. I'm new to this, so that's the update. I don't even know what I'm going to title this video. Let's go read some comments. Yeah, no issues. Yeah, no issues. Just hit the pause button. LL. Total failed amateur hours. Yeah, agreed. $100 tomorrow. If it goes to $100, I'm taking my 154 coins and I'm fucking cashing out. Or 155, whatever it is. I'm in. 10 G's goes in a fucking drip instantly, like that. I'm all in. The other 5, party in Vegas, homie. Something will happen tomorrow with a timer. This man knows something. The only thing guaranteed in DeFi is timers. What happens at the end of them is another timer for another timer. If you get any more than $1 more money than drip good, oh, I already read that one. Check this out. I thought this was funny. It's a slow day today, right? Just other than the Piston was the only thing people were buzzing about today. This is from FOREX, forwarded. And this is the stuff. FOREX don't put this in there. So it's a forward, so trust as much as you can. The coding is 100% complete. We completed it 2 days ago. Cool. The plan is to wrap up testing and make an announcement tomorrow or Tuesday about the live date. So an announcement for an announcement. Hey, tomorrow we're going to announce when we go live. Instead of tomorrow we're going live. I'm betting Thursday, and I'm not betting. I'm betting they're going to put a timer, and I'm betting they're going to say 10 o'clock, and it's going to be like, if it ain't done by like 1 o'clock, it's going to be rolled over the next day because of peak hours. That's how it is. So hopefully by this point it wraps up, or they unpause, because there's about $300 million in the farm that's locked up. People can't touch, and that's a fact. That's not being negative. That's just true. But these guys with the bigger protocol and a lot more experience than these guys are having issues. These guys are going to have issues too. Yeah, that's the state of the union. That's the state of the drip. State of the farm. State of the Piston. I got nothing else to do. I'm going to watch WrestleMania, I guess. Rebirth pissed me off again. Deuces, yo.